It's not. It's only noon. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it.
I'm quitting after this case anyway.
This is my problem, not yours.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh my god, they're kissing. I guess I am. I'll come back later.
God damn it, Gumshoe.
Oh.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? I'm not a detective anymore, see? You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it all off, you call me here. I've been happier. I've seen happy people at funerals. Think Lana's having you run errands again? Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give you this if there was a break in today's trial. She gave me an evidence law book.
What?
Evidence
Amazing.
law. Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. Never read it before.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law.
There's only 2 pages in this book.
Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Aha.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Seems so.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
This is why I'm letting you go to jail. The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you this message. Message? She said if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book. Him. I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Evidence law securely slipped into pocket. Doesn't look like that'll book get you any good now, though. All that left now is the prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, detective. Huh?
Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting on that prosecutor seat? Despite all these allegations being thrown at me.
Mr. Edgeworth?
The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility has all been ruined by that forged evidence you were unaware of.
Exactly.
Emma Skyen found out that she unwittingly caused a man's death, and now you're telling me you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal. I ain't your pal, buddy. I ain't your buddy friend. I ain't your friend, pal. You're missing the point, detective. Huh? Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into a dead body. That means the real killer's still out there. He's hyperventilating? What? And we're going to expose him, no matter what it takes. I don't know. I hear he has a big dick. This case has hurt too many people, and it's time to bring it to an end. February 25th, 12/52. District.
Wait, can you read the second law of evidence law?
Nah.
I'd like to know what it is.
Nah.
We don't need to know that.
3 full pages of evidence. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence represented must be relevant to the case on trial. It really is just 2 pages. This is ridiculous.
So we can present stuff as long as it's relevant, huh?
I can't believe we live in a world where the police department is in control of the lawyers when lawyers fucking hate cops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And cops hate lawyers.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's both ways.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
The Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions. He said, I don't give 3 shits.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes, well, normally this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness, but, well, this isn't easy to say. You see, there's some concerns that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have,
Struck a bargain.
Oh?
You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. What? Ah, my son! Gumshoe! Where have you been?
the most easily influenced judge there has ever been.
I know. I didn't say that. Just everyone else is saying that.
You know,
Well,
I
it's
just
just-
everyone keeps talking.
Well, it's just, you see, everyone's been talking about it, and
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
Solution.
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
I should have been allowed to do that from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. I would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Unbelievable. Making me do your job. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. And it's settled. The defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright?
I'm going to tell you exactly who to tell. I want you to call this guy. But hey, that's just my opinion.
You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
Haha, but I have a full health bar. Alright, the defense calls. Time to finally come to murder.
Our guy, our boy. Not Meekins. I'm so sorry. Wrong boy.
Wrong boy.
Hi!
We gotta call Gan.
Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? As the defendant departed 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
And look what happened. He should still be in this courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. Alright, bailiff. Go get his ass.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this, some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. There's this girl called the Cough-Up Queen who makes delicious beef stroganoff.
Your name and occupation, sir.
Worthy, are you sure you want to do this?
Your name and occupation.
It's just like Nita. What's her name? Lada.
Yeah.
So you want to play hardball, eh? Please, Mr. Grant. Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. Did he say acting? Or did I just make that up?
Yeah. No, he said it. That was weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto! What's with the grim face? What's that face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered the prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh, like what? Like the role you played in all this. Son, either you're very brave or very foolish. You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Sure, take my testimony for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that
Excuse
true?
me?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
What? Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony. This dude is the President of America.
Apparently. I mean, he's wearing an orange.
He just goes, I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer.
What the fuck?
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Wow. How perfect.
Is that when Doc was arrested? Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Doc bumped his head.
On what?
The flow. I see. Everything seems pretty clear cut. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast. Bend over. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. As I recall, the ceremony was held at the police department that day. Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That was probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
Is the defendant Lana Skye also present in the room?
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it.
Why didn't you run after him?
I got a bad leg. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. So the two of you ran immediately after him? That's right. That's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden and I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though.
Bud.
That's not funny. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Could you tell us more about that? It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor. Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls, Lana and Emma. Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. How can you know that? Because of the victim's body had already been moved.
So that means you found the body near Lana's desk?
That's right. I think you said earlier, it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor? Therefore you did it. You killed him. Yes. Anyway, as you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office. That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt, but moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances. Is that how it really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright.
How'd you know? Jealous?
If you're going to stare at anything, stare at me. You'd be better off staring at the court record.
Worthy, worthy! You're always the smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident.
777-7777. Okay.
We still haven't updated it.
That's because that's also part of the. Because we're still talking about SL9, and that's not connected to SL9.
Okay, let's
I mean,
let's look at the court record again. Look at the court record again. Right there, yeah. The incident files.
Perpetrator Joe Dark, crime scene, serial murder, sentence, death. Executive investigator Damon Gant, Lon Sky. Head investigator Bruce Goodman, investigator Jake Marshall, Angel Star.
Okay, so that's not it.
Records.
Yeah, but it's what? No.
maybe the jar again?
No, that's no way we could do that 3 times in a row.
I mean,
Yeah.
but because he had it in his safe on his side of the office, the missing piece.
This is why we keep you around.
I
You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery, but I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example. Whoa! That's the Blue Badger! A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk. It was found where? You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
And we have witnesses.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this? He just leaves.
Mhm.
Ho ho! Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit to it then, that you were involved in the forgery. Who, me? Oh, do you mean you?
Oh,
Me?
no!
What would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who stuck into my office when you found this evidence. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so, too. Isn't that right, Righto?
What do you mean?
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment. He's gonna get...
He's gonna get promoted.
Like he's gonna get what?
He's gonna get naughty.
Promoted. Who?
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
No.
They're going to fire him, bro. Yes, well, in light of Detective presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My, kids these days no longer know how to put 2 and 2 together. Let's see, what is it now? A jar fragment and a list. For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
We
But
can
also-
prove it.
There's a whole name on it, bro.
For Lana to have done the rearranging of the crime scene herself, she would have had to get Marshall's body off of the knife on the suit of armor and move his dead body as well as Dark's unconscious body.
Place him on.
Right.
By
And then clean
herself.
and then if he's acting like he didn't know that it was his piece of armor, she would have had to clean that too.
Yeah. That's a lot to do in the little while that he was behind them because of the blackout.
So he says.
And
we should kill him.
Death
honestly,
penalty.
do it.
Mr. Wright?
Mm.
Yes, Your Honor. When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol. You do understand that I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences.
Oh, but
Ooh.
being us.
Indeed, I
But
believe
not
I
for
will
him,
press
huh?
charges so you won't make the same mistake again. My apologies, Chief, but could you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Tomorrow is, well, you know. Alright, OG, in return, though. I know. That place, right?
Hmm?
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
They're fucking.
Good.
What do you?
What are
Wha-
these guys?
Well-
Telepathic?
You
Well-
do this often enough, you don't even need to say it out loud. You can just say, yeah, I know.
Okay. For all I know, you could have planned in my office. I'd appreciate if you stopped making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and tipped... Mr. Wright, what are you saying? Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have to prove to the contrary, you're going to need it later.
Later. What are you talking about?
What else? I'm talking about when Righto's prints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal.
What? That doesn't prove anything.
I've never faced anyone as slimy as this guy. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? This is purely hypothetical, of course, but suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery, I'm not through speaking yet, Righto. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered.
Have we talked about how Gan's been wearing gloves the whole time? It's not feeling very relevant in my mind.
There was a whole thing about glove.
Mm-hmm.
If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced. Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
Right.
Well,
The chief is talking about a possibility, so long as you can't rule that out. Your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
tell me something I don't know. Come on, Righto. Think about it. There's one reason I participate in forgery. How can you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent! Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil? I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye. At least the judge knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Judge is like, yeah, she fucking did it. She got him. Well, now do you see? Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Really, Chief Camp? At the very least, there's one very large benefit you've reaped from all of this. Oh? I wasn't aware. What is this benefit?
A whole lot of black
That would,
now.
of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. Oh? The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. Ho 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 ho! That is a good one. Huh? Do you really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little.
I think that means it helped get you there.
Mhm.
Is that true, Edgeworth?
Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Nah. Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might be the one pointed at.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, you did it for someone else.
His love. His daughter.
Mhm.
Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for myself. Me, myself, and I. There. It's out in the open now. Elgie, would you mind if I change my testimony a little? By all means, please do. I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me. Which means there had to have
There's
been
something in it for you.
Me and Mads wrote this game. Nothing in it for you.
We know exactly what was in it for him. Cough Up Queen told us.
Cough Up Queen gave him some stuff. Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you'd better think again.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised.
You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though.
Ho 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 ho! That is a good one, Worthy.
He's gonna kill him.
Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness...
Lana's promotion.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, because then
Well,
he would be in control of the
prosecution. Yep.
True, you might not help out anyone for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might have decided to assist someone. Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand. That is not what I meant. Very well then.
Judge,
Who is
God,
this person you
damn it.
believe the Chief's Gant may have helped forge? Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky, the defendant. What? I believe it's quite obvious, in light of the circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Great show. Who would want to help her more than her own sister Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. Self-profit? What do you mean? After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed Chief Prosecutor at the Prosecutor's Office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant. But how would he profit from all of this? Blackmail?
He'd be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Danny saying that. I was like, good line, Danny.
Hey. No. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets?
Judge!
Judge, please, we don't have...
My
Let the game end! Let the game end, Judge!
You're telling me you don't have wisdom from all of your years? You're not a learned man? Like, what do you mean?
No, I think that he's proven over and over again that he's kind of an idiot.
I'm really old. Oh, wait!
You
You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind.
yeah, Judge. What
Admit
the
it,
fuck do you
Chief.
think?
You assisted Lana Sky in forging evidence. Your motive to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her. Righto, my boy. You have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something. What? Do you have any proof of this? That I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing? Lana...
Not on the stand.
She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant. I'm afraid without any proof, this is all amount to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Laugh. But it's also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which one would that be? We got so many.
Of course, I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Worthy, you better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get
Threaten
hurt.
him.
Just what do you mean? Judge, he threatened the prosecutor.
He's done it multiple times.
What he means, Your
He's-
Honor, is that Chief Gann is
threatened
involved
everybody.
in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief now making Lana take the rap to cover his involvement. Oh, what? Order. I said order. I'm a rooster boy now. Mr. Wright, you can't be serious. Huh? This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency. To accuse the Chief of Police of blackmail and murder. That is impossible.
Look at him.
He's wearing orange. Your Honor, I was merely...
Listen to everything he says.
Mr. Edgeworth said an easier to understand language. I'm passing the buck.
Too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now.
Yeah, we're both fucked.
Looks like he's the one who decided to go through with this. Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the Chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is murder involved in this case? What? That was not any of the
Yes, we
words.
can. No.
Good question. My dyslexia kicked in hard.
Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
Now I see. Alright then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got, and it better be good. Show us the evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
Oh, the timestamp.
Yeah, the list of IDs. Because we have his number.
We do have his number. We got you, motherfucker.
How does that listen to the murder?
That was all the day of the murder.
Mm-hmm. And
Moving the evidence.
yeah, so if we're like, hey, look, that's his number. He also accessed the evidence room earlier that day, and we know the murder happened before the original time slot everyone thinks it is. He was in there at some point.
Right. So, and we know Goodman was murdered there and then moved to the parking garage. So he murdered him there. That's why all the blood was there. Moved him, took...
This is at the police station 30 minutes away.
Right. He
Yeah, but
was there.
This puts him at the scene of the crime.
The blood was from
Not all of it. Not all
We
of it.
found proof of a pool of blood in the evidence room. It had been cleaned up.
Yeah.
This is the ID card list? Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There's one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 70. Sorry, but there's no way to prove that's my card number. It's your number. Bitch. What? How do you know that? The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code. 7 digits? You don't mean. I'm afraid so, Your Honor. It is.
Less admitting we went in there and we unlocked his safe.
The code was 7777777. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
Oh, he's actually angry.
Order. Chief Gant, what do you have to say? Nothing. The defense search of my office was in violation of regulations.
And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law.
Thanks, Ezra.
But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Yeah, telling Telling the court that we will be punished later means we can pass by that immediately.
Yes.
He'll be punished. Anyways. Grr. Can't wait to see his freak out. Chief Gant, so do you admit it? You went to the evidence room on the day of the crime. Well, what about it? I'm chief of police, whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want.
Why?
Tell me. Did you pee in the evidence room?
No, those are me.
When,
Anywhere's a bathroom you pee in it.
When you entered the room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Because he didn't have his card anymore. He couldn't get in alone.
Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days.
What do you mean?
You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? I'm afraid you just undone yourself. Why am I more country as the game goes on?
I think you trying to switch between Phoenix and the judge.
He gets you.
With you.
It's, oh yeah, I was working last week and somebody was like, you from North Carolina? And I was like, yeah. Like I can tell by your accent. I was like, I have an accent?
Oh my god, I feel like that all
He
the time.
gets us all. Yeah.
No,
I got a slight southern drawl, no different than anybody else in Mississippi.
Yeah, I don't know how people can tell.
Just
I've been clocked like immediately. They're like, "Are you from Texas?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Amazing. I don't think anyone's told me anything about it here, but I know my mom was always like, I only hear California when you talk. And I'm like, thanks.
Valley girl.
That extreme.
Straight out of a screen.
I did have a dude convinced I was Canadian once though. On accident. I didn't mean to.
I could see. You were like, I'm not. He's like, you're lying.
He was like, are you from Canada? And I was like, no. He's like, did you live there? I was like, no. He's like, do you have any family there? I was like, no. Leave me alone.
I don't know you.
People are so weird.
Yes.
Right. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman. What you mean? This trial purpose is to determine Lana Sky's guilt.
No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us the proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the date of the crime.
The lost item. Yeah.
It can only be submitted
It can
to the
only be
chief of
submitted.
police.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to see him that day.
Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole.
So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the chief of police. Yet you are in possession of the report, which means that you can't be sure if he filed it. Oh, he filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to? Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oh. Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Grant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. I accompanied him. There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Well, hold on. Let me get what you're saying. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman. Exactly. Well, wait. The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. Could have just lent him his ID card. Yes. Now that you mention it, what? Give me the sentence.
Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. You showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
No. Oh, wow.
Oh!
No!
Oh!
Ah, my taser! Oh, hold on! I gotta get my taser out of my pocket! Chief, Gant, you did it. The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime from no one in their right mind would choose the police department of a place to commit murder. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course.
You're forgetting, Mr. Wright, that the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor office's parking lot. How did he manage to move it there?
You were at...
You...
Oh my god! He transferred the body!
Because he told him... He put him in his trunk and then told him, hey, take the screwdriver from evidence back to your office.
That's
oh my
hilarious.
god.
Oh, that's awesome. This is the best chapter.
Yeah.
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. You didn't.
Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Oh, you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey, you, take care of this dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
Oh my god, that's exactly what he did.
Chief Dan, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time, I thought it was a useless clue, just taking up space.
The screwdriver.
How could the chief move the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence. To move the victim's body, Chief can't use this. This piece of shit screwdriver. This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body. What's that? A screwdriver? What does that have to do with this case? Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here?
It's here because... I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Crazy.
After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car. I'm getting everyone arrested. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car? Yes, unless of course you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye. Order. What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal in the defense's outrageous accusation? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was the exact opposite.
It's a photo of the body being taken from the trunk.
Chief Gant, please say something. Our dinner date. I believe your time is up. My time's up? Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special. But the cross-examination isn't finished yet. Oh, remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons. Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. What? That's not right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to being considered.
So you're just going to run away after all of this?
Run away? Don't make me laugh worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're gonna say, right? Hey, if this was my cousin Vinny, got on his ass.
Got him.
I killed him. I killed him. And then in the court case, he said, I killed him. I killed him. But if you have any conclusive evidence that would have presented by now, well, You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Dan McGant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusation against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright, Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Sky dispose of his body. Do I have any concrete proof? Always.
I don't know if we do yet, though.
I can't let him just squirm his way out of this. Gotta keep the pressure on.
Because Lana lied about stuff.
Yes, Your Honor. I do have such evidence. Then please hurry up and present it. Just remember, it better prove Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, let's think about this. Who was the fingerprints on the evidence locker again?
That was Marshall.
Yeah.
Because it was his locker.
Right. Oh, that's right.
I think the only thing we really had was the ID and the screwdriver.
There's gotta be something else we have, though. That's not...
Lana would have to tell the truth.
That's Emma's phone, right?
No.
Oh, that's Lana's... Oh! There's gotta be something.
I have a zero clue.
You want me to cheat?
Let's cheat.
Alrighty, let me pull it up.
We'll just blame it on Mads.
Okay, so we did the accomplice, we find out Lana, we did ID, we did the last report, screwdriver. Choose, I have no proof yet.
Choose, I have no proof?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't do that.
I guess if you don't have a way of going back, I guess present something. And hopefully it'll let us choose again.
Yeah.
Evidence law! So what exactly is this evidence? It's proof! As to whether or not it's enough to demonstrate the chief's guilt, I'll let you be the judge. I am the judge! Alright. Well, what do you think, Your Honor? Well, I think Mr. Wright is... I'm gonna be late for lunch. I guess it wasn't enough. Please, Your Honor, give me a just a little longer to consider. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any blah blah.
No.
No, you showing evidence that I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence. See, Haji? In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What? Here's the tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Righto. Seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Haji, I'll leave you the rest. What a punk.
God, I hate him.
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency. What?
Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her.
Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean?
There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial.
Get your ass up here, Lana.
We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony.
A lady who knows the truth. Another witness.
In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony.
But Chief Gant was invoked his right to refuse to testify.
There's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person?
Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witnesses today.
Don't do this to me. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor, the defense calls forth Lana Sky. The defendant, Miss Lana Sky, she was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task to dispose of the victim's body in accordance with a certain someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor.
Very well, the court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in Hold up. Huh? He's back! Hold up! Chief Gant, I thought you were going to... Listen good, Lana.
Don't let him.
Is he really gonna threaten her?
Right here, right now.
Somebody stop him.
He's talking to Lana.
What the f-
I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences. That's right. Your sister will be found guilty of Neil Marshall's murder. This isn't good.
Judge, fucking do something.
Of course you'd never support such outrageous claims anyway, right?
He's very clearly blackmailing her in front of all of us.
Yes.
There's something to think
Stop
about.
him.
Alright then. I've got a lunch date to meet.
You're really gonna
What
just
a
let him
fucking asshole.
do that? Judge.
Okay.
Oh my god,
There's no
this
further
judge is an
objection.
idiot.
This court is now in recess.
I hope we have a different judge in the other games because you suck.
I don't think we do.
He's in every single game.
Oh my fucking god. Looks like we managed to stay in the game.
Yeah, thanks for your help, Edgeworth. We should kiss.
Maybe later.
Man, Chief, he's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe! I'm not a detective anymore. Oh yeah, sorry about that.
No.
Nah, don't worry, it's not hard to decide where to work now. At your office! My office?
Amazing.
Sure! I'll take the place of your top-knotted girl you used to work with.
I mean, I guess you could describe her hair that way, but that's really a weird way to go about it.
Listen, I didn't pay her.
You know what? She was very short, and he is very tall. Maybe when he looked down, that's all he could see.
Could he mean Maya? Are you willing to commit crimes for me? Smashing. Still, look like we're all out of booze now. Chief Gant done it again. Now does it always get the upper hand? It's not fair.
Because he's in the place of power, and he uses it to do bullshit.
It's not right. He has the right to refuse to testify.
Settle down now, right? Remember what the judge said?
But Chief, that is not right to be casually invoked. There's a certain risk to be considered. Oh, I wonder if because he refuses to testify, he can now no longer testify. Like, you do not get the back and forth it.
Yeah, so you can no longer offer like any rebuttals to anything that happens, and it's based solely on Lana's testimony.
Risk. What do you mean by that?
It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true.
Who is saying
You mean...
yeah,
I bet you, Emma. You mean he forfeits his right to say anything, too?
You seem pretty chill for a murderer.
You're back! She's not a murderer.
Emma, are you okay?
Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I forgot she fainted. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery.
We're public? Like that?
I can't.
So she heard everything that's been going on. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah, now I finally know what really happened. To think that all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me.
Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her.
What do you mean? What's going on here?
What do you think I mean?
I'm
To
not-
follow Chief Gant's orders.
I'm not allowed in the gallery or the courtroom. Not since the
She
incident.
must have shut herself up deep inside. To force herself to do anything and everything the chief told her to do.
That must be why she became so cold. Imagine how much bullshit did he make her do the last 2 years.
Honestly.
God, I don't know. It's
It
gotta
was
be
all
more.
my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall.
Hey, don't you go blaming yourself now. If you don't want to blame anyone, blame society, pal.
Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor.
I see. Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act. Emma, why don't you wait here?
No. I'm going with you. I want to be there. When Lana tells the truth.
Let's go, Wright. It's time to end this.
How long is this fucking game?
Oh my fucking god, it's
Rid, come on.
It's
This
so
has to
long.
be-